Let's get this started off here with Stephen Montpass from Oregon on the near side lane and Kelly Wirtz from Red Deer, Alberta on the far side lane.
That's right, Mac. They call this the beef buggy. I've been saying where's the beef for a while now. It's great to see these guys south of the border. Looks like in the right lane we got Stephen Montpass.
Yeah, Stephen Montpass is obviously pulling that 1,000-pound tire. It looks like it's giving him a little bit of difficulty, while we've got Kelly here almost finishing out the whole race.
Yeah, Stephen might be getting used to that brand new rig. That showed up as a surprise.
Kelly Wirtz took out the win here on pass number 1, and Stephen Montpass is just finishing up here.
We'll turn him around, see what happens.
All right, round 2 here. We got Beef getting a pretty good start here. That thing looks pretty good today on that drag track.
Montpass still struggling. Could be gear selection, could be a runability problem. Again, this is a brand new rig. I don't even know if he's had a chance to test it yet. Kelly Wirtz setting the pace with a 28-second run, but we got a lot more drivers coming up.
Pedal to the floor all the way to the finish line. On my second run, I shifted a little too early to second, but other than that, it was pretty good. I'm very excited about the hill climb. I'm running second, so I'm gonna lead the way.
Ben, this is going to be the race of the day right here, man. We got Leroy Latham from Nevada in the far lane and Brett Harrell from Oregon in the near lane.
I agree, the Oregon powerhouse versus last year's champion couldn't come up with a better race.
Yeah, it looks like right now Leroy took it on that far lane. We're going to bring him back around and start him up here again.
Both off to another awesome start. Latham riding that side just a little bit.
Look at those tires that spit that mud.
Wow, these rigs actually throw mud forward. Look at that.
What a great finish. I really don't know who won that one.
Looks like the win goes to Leroy. 18-second run puts him in first place, followed by Brett Harrell.
So he got me on the first run. You know, the second run, I don't know. It was close. We'll see what happens. Overall, I know I didn't win this event, but hey, it's all right. There's 4 more, so I didn't come here to tow a tire. So it was a good run. Leroy's a good competitor, and you know, my hat's off to him. So
it went well. The rig hooked up well, nitrous worked good, and you know, just pointed it straight down the track and put the pedal to the floor. It was pretty cool at the end of the pit. I don't know if the tires just kind of splashed up there and threw mud all over everybody that was in front of us, but you know, the rig ran really well, and I'm really happy with how it worked out.
Let's have a look at some of the earlier races today. You can really tell this mud track is no joke. Pulling a 1,000-pound tire through this deep of mud is extremely hard on these rigs. You can see Jerry Stevens breaking his transmission right there with that 12-valve diesel buggy. That's an awesome shot of Jeff Noggle pulling that tire back. He's rolling solo due to the odd number of competitors.
Yeah, Ben, no surprise here. We got number 1, Leroy Latham, the champ, the L, in number 1 spot at 18.12 seconds. Number 2, finishing out the spot there, Brett Harrell.
Let's see who's next. Looks like Rob Neal versus Big Scope from Canada. 2 Canadian competitors. Both great drivers, both really gnarly rigs. Looks like Scope's got it dialed so far.
Yeah, Scope has the green truck, and he's got the attitude to drive that thing. It looks like he's coming on top here this first round.
He calls it Gord. That's an LS-powered Ford. Rob Neal rolling that Mike Flake Kamikaze custom chassis. Flip them around and do it again.
All right, off the line here, we got both of them going pretty hot here, but it looks like Gord definitely took him. He is fast right now.
That's what he needed. Previous Badass Award winner, he wanted to come out with a strong start.
Yeah, Gordon, nice job, man, and definitely a badass guy, and I can't wait to see what he does here in the next couple days.
Rob Neal still finishing out, throwing mud. Not the run Rob wanted, but this is only one event. King Leroy on top. He's going to be tough to beat starting out so strong.
We got James Picard in the Jeep and Justin Haft in that X-rated buggy. That thing is nasty.
It sure is, Mac. Looks like James is on a borrowed set of R1s. Justin off to a great start in that light rock bouncer. Oh, looks like something happened with Picard. I think he popped out of gear.
Yeah, man, he probably did, but looks like Justin Haft just finished super strong. I think that thing's got some more nitrous in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's running nitrous for this event. We'll flip him around, switch lanes, and see what happens.
Great wheelie launch by Justin Haft there, looking to put that power to the ground.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Justin's one of the gnarliest dudes in the game. We'll be watching him closely all weekend.
Man, it looks like he just made super quick work of that course.
James Picard going to finish out a little bit slow, but that's okay. He finished. And the leaderboard again. Looks like Justin Half climbs the charts to second place with a just shy of 19-second run.
First run went well, felt good. Everything seemed to be working like it's supposed to. And I think we made a clean run. I just floored it, just like everybody else. The nitrous worked. I've had problems in the past with the nitrous, but the nitrous worked, and we were able to make a couple good passes. I think we're sitting okay, and we're not broke.
Neil Harrison, Western Canadian Rockwell, that 12-valve boosted Moose Truggy versus the Canadian Predator, Kelly Day.
Yeah, Kelly Day definitely knows his vehicle. He's been competing forever. He's pulling that tire really well. 1,000 pounds through that mud. Looks like he came up on top.
There goes Neil smoking that track. Black smoke means power. That's that 12-valve Cummins torque. We're going to flip them around and do it over.
And here we are off the line. It looks like maybe Neil has a little catching up to do and maybe hesitated. What do you think, Ben?
I just think Kelly Day is on point right now.
Yeah, he's driving like a great seasoned veteran and competitor that he is. Looks like he's probably going to take 2 for 2 here. And in fact, it looks like he does.
And Neil's going to finish it out. Let's check the leaderboard here. Wow, that was a good run from Kelly Day, putting him in 5th place.
Just put the hammer down. We stayed to the left on both lanes. Looked like that seemed to be the quickest for the last couple competitors. And then on this run down here, there was something going wrong. I kept steering back into the pit and kept trying to climb out on the rear. And it looks like maybe we got a rear steer problem, maybe some air in the system or, you know, a cylinder issue or something. But we're going to go back to camp now and try to get her fixed up for the events tomorrow.
We are almost through the max tie-down tow test. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. No surprise, we got our heavy hitters sitting on top.
Here we go. We got Jay Cooper in the red run buggy, and that big monstrosity on the far side there is Brian Foss in the Foss Hog.
Yeah, one of my favorite rigs. I find it completely offensive, and I'm triggered every time I see him race.
He's definitely triggered in that race by taking first there, and it looks like Jay's just finishing up.
Almost 1,000 horsepower in that rig right there.
And it shows, Ben, man, look at him get off the line. I wouldn't be surprised if Brian and some of these line choices are the fastest of the day.
We'll be watching him closely all weekend. He's a nasty man.
Yeah, Jay just finished out. He's also going to be contender. Great 2 guys from Canada.
Wow, there you go. Brian Foss, 17.5-second run. He's definitely got the Foss Hog dialed in.
It was good, man. It just felt good. I just hooked up on my second run and it just went. And it was awesome. It felt great. Oh, this is fantastic, man. I'm just vibrating, you know, and this is just a tire tow, you know what I mean? You just wait till tomorrow.
We have Greg Torrey in the far lane, and then the youngest competitor in Havoc history, 15-year-old Brent Harrell. Here we go.
That's right, Mac. Brent is the son of Brent Harrell, part of that team change order coming out of Oregon with those Southern Rock Bouncers competing at Havoc.
Looks like Brent Harrell is taking the win here with Greg Torrey not too far behind.
Greg Torrey in that Mike Flake chassis coming out of Kamikaze Customs in Canada. Off for the second run. Brent off to a good start. Greg obviously made a couple changes for this run.
Yeah, it looks like they're almost neck and neck there. This is going to be a good race here. Let's see here what happens.
Greg for the win. Brent powering his way through. Check it out. Brian Foss in the lead, followed by Latham, Justin Haft, and Brett Harrell close behind.
The tire pull is a really good event. It evens out the buggies. The smaller guys have advantages in other courses, and the tire pull sort of gives us bigger, heavier guys a chance too. So sort of an equalizer, I think. We did good, I think. Yeah, it's nice to get a good start on the first course and do half decent, and then you're fighting chance for the podium. So I think we did well.
That concludes the Max Tie Downs tow test. We got Foss Hog in the lead so far. He's already proven to be a serious threat to the Havoc crown.